Jewelry, watches, precious metals. Tonight, investigators linking these pictures of valuables taken from Minnesota homes, allegedly by 4 foreign nationals charged in a multi-state burglary spree. Thanks for joining us on air and streaming. I'm Julie Nelson.
And I'm Kevin Holmes. New federal charges accuse these men of driving across the Midwest and breaking into homes along the way.
Ian Russell is in the newsroom breaking down the charges. Ian?
Yeah, well, guys, 3 people from Chile and a person from Venezuela were indicted in connection to a burglary ring spanning several states. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Wisconsin alleged the group stole items across several states, including having one person in the group based in Florida to pay bonds and rent Airbnbs.
Coincidence after coincidence.
A lot of similarities between all of them.
Turned typical burglaries in Mendota Heights into anything but.
Notice that other agencies throughout the metro were also experiencing very similar burglaries, very similar items being stolen.
Mendota Heights Police Captain Wayne Wegner says cash, jewelry, and other high-end items were taken. Burglaries that went much bigger than they could ever think.
News report that was out of Wisconsin that had similarities also. We didn't see the suspects being an international crime ring.
On Tuesday, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Wisconsin announced charges against 4 South Americans in the country illegally, indicted in connection to a $1 million multi-state burglary ring. Court documents allege that the group rented Airbnbs across Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Florida to commit burglaries for months. Phone data shows the group of 4 crisscrossed the country, including stops in Mendota Heights, Orono, Edina, and Lake Elmo. Sheriff's deputies in Wisconsin pulled over 3 of the 4 in December. A search of their car found burglary tools, and searches of phones showed pictures of Rolexes, chains, and jewelry boxes taken from an Edina home. Court documents also show similar pictures with items taken from a home in Wisconsin.
It is not common for us to see a burglary case go as big as this one did.
A case much larger than they ever thought. The one Wegner says they won't soon forget.
We're going to do everything that we can as the police department, as your police department, to solve them and bring people to justice for those crimes.
Remember, there was another massive international burglary ring, including Chilean nationals, that we reported on about a year ago this time. Wegner says he's not sure if this ring is connected to that one, but says he's sure the feds are looking into that as well. Julie?
Yeah, and the burglaries all seem so sophisticated, Ian, and I remember in a lot of cases, homeowners said they did have security systems, but they didn't seem to be working when those burglars broke in. Was there any evidence that was found in this case pertaining to that?
Yes. So in these court documents, when they talk about pulling these men over back in December, there's a couple things they found in the car. One, I wrote all this down, including antennas, 26 of them used for things like Wi-Fi jammers. In the backseat, there were 2 window punch devices. And they also found Sawzall blades. So things that were kind of typically used for some of these burglaries were also found in that car when they were pulled over back in December in Wisconsin, Julie.
All right. Thank you, Ian.